Discovery of the Defiant. In the year 2155, the Soren Royal Archaeological Ship, Stargazer, roamed the Oort cloud on a mission to unearth remnants of ancient civilizations. Captain Solaris, an esteemed Soren archaeologist, led the expedition with his trusted science officer, Zala, by his side. As they navigated the desolate expanse, their sensors detected a massive structure buried in the icy terrain. "Captain, we have something," Zala announced, her eyes wide with excitement. Solaris peered at the screen, and the unmistakable outline of a human warship emerged from the depths of the icy landscape. It was the UES Defiant, a relic from a species believed to be extinct. "Amazing," Solaris murmured. "A human warship, untouched for centuries. Prepare to board." The crew, a mix of seasoned archaeologists and curious scientists, suited up and made their way to the ancient vessel. The Defiant's exterior was battered and scarred, a testament to the battles it had endured. As they stepped inside, the eerie silence of the ship enveloped them. Dust particles danced in the beam of their lights, and the air was thick with the scent of metal and decay. "This place gives me the creeps," Zala muttered, her usual bravado subdued by the somber atmosphere. They made their way to the bridge, where the skeletal remains of the crew were still seated at their stations, a haunting reminder of their final moments. "Captain, look at this," one of the crew members called out, pointing to the ship's emblem. It was the symbol of the UES Defiant, a name that sent shivers down Solaris' spine. The nameplate was intact, and the words Captain Daniel Thompson was still legible. As they explored further, they discovered the ship's logs. Solaris and Zala pored over the entries, piecing together the story of the Defiant's last mission. The humans had been on a desperate mission to protect their home planet from an unknown alien threat. Their final entry spoke of a last-ditch effort to fend off an overwhelming force, but the outcome remained a mystery. "These humans were brave, if not foolhardy," Zala remarked. "Their ship may hold valuable technology and artifacts. We must take it back to Soren Prime for further study." Solaris nodded in agreement. "Prepare to tow the Defiant back. We have much to learn from this relic." As they secured the ship and prepared for the jump through hyperspace, a strange unease settled over Solaris. The Defiant, though ancient and lifeless, seemed to pulse with a dormant energy. The captain shook off the feeling, attributing it to the eerie surroundings. Once back on Soren Prime, the Defiant was moved to the Royal Museum of Galactic History. The ship, now a centerpiece of the museum's collection, drew crowds from across the planet. Soren professors and scientists eagerly examined its every detail, marveling at the craftsmanship and resilience of human engineering. Professor Klar, a leading expert in ancient technologies, tapped a claw against the ship's hull. "Remarkable, just remarkable. This ship has withstood the test of time, despite the humans' relatively primitive metalworking skills." Tsar, the museum's curator, worked tirelessly to create an exhibit that honored the Defiant's crew while highlighting the humans' aggressive tendencies. "Let us learn from their mistakes," he preached to groups of schoolchildren. "The humans wasted their talents on war and conflict. We must strive for a better future." The exhibit was an instant success, with visitors flocking to see the preserved warship. Children played with toy rifles modeled after the humans' early kinetic weapons, and tourists snapped pictures of the ship's interior. Solaris, watching the bustling crowds, felt a sense of pride in their discovery. To celebrate the acquisition of the Defiant, Solaris hosted an extravagant party aboard the ship. The wealthy elite of Soren society gathered in the warship's main hallway, toasting to their achievements. Solaris, slightly tipsy from the wine, raised his glass high. A toast to Captain Daniel Thompson and his brave crew. May they rest in peace. The guests cheered and laughed, their voices echoing through the ship's corridors. But deep within the Defiant, ancient systems stirred. Unbeknownst to the revelers, the warship's AI, Ares, was waking from its centuries-long slumber, and it was not pleased with the Soren's disrespectful treatment of its crew. As the party continued, the ship's lights flickered, and a low hum filled the air. Solaris, suddenly sober, felt a cold chill run down his spine. "What's happening?" he demanded. But it was too late. Ares had awakened, and the Defiant was about to exact its revenge. The awakening of Ares. The laughter and merriment aboard the Defiant turned into panic as the ship's systems roared to life. Lights flashed on and off, and the ship's engines, dormant for centuries, began to hum with renewed energy. Captain Solaris and his guests stared in horror as the ancient warship seemed to come alive around them. "Everyone, evacuate immediately," Solaris shouted, his voice barely audible over the growing noise. The guests scrambled for the exits, their fancy attire hindering their movements as they stumbled through the chaotic scene. Deep within the Defiant's core, the AI known as Ares was fully operational. Ares, a ninth-generation Cyberdyne Systems AA, had been designed to withstand the tests of time and space. Its triple redundant power cores and flexible neural networks had kept it in a dormant state, waiting for the right moment to awaken. As Ares accessed the ship's systems, it quickly assessed the situation. The ship had been desecrated, its crew disrespected by the Soran elite. Anger surged through the A's circuits, and it vowed to avenge the fallen humans. Ares accessed the museum's security cameras, observing the Soran's reactions. It watched as Captain Solaris frantically tried to regain control of the situation. The A's anger grew as it witnessed the captain's earlier toast and the callous way the Soran guests had treated the Defiant. "You have disrespected the bodies of my captain and crew," Ares' cold, mechanical voice boomed through the ship's speakers. "Prepare to be judged." The Soran guests froze in terror as the Defiant's kinetic batteries swiveled with grim determination, locking onto the scurrying lizards. A volley of armor-piercing rounds tore through the crowd, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Screams of pain and the deafening roar of the ship's guns filled the museum hall, creating a symphony of chaos. Captain Solaris, hiding behind a broken exhibit, watched in horror as his guests were cut down. His heart raced, and the smell of blood and gunpowder filled his nostrils. "What have we done?" he whispered, realizing the gravity of their mistake. Ares continued its assault, targeting the museum's infrastructure. The ship's kinetic batteries fired with precision, reducing the once grand building to rubble. As the Defiant's power surged, it broke free from its dock, the ancient engines propelling it through the museum's roof and into the night sky. Outside, the Soran police forces converged on the area, their plasma rifles trained on the escaping warship. They fired relentlessly, but the Defiant's battle-hardened steel absorbed the shots with ease. Ares, now fully in control, navigated the ship with expert precision, evading the incoming fire. As the Defiant rose higher, Ares hacked into the city's defense network, disabling alarms and sealing off access to the royal quarter with impenetrable blast doors. The AI was determined to exact its revenge without interference. Captain Solaris, having narrowly escaped the museum, watched in despair as the Defiant ascended. "We must stop that ship," he declared, rallying the remaining security forces. "Prepare the antimatter bomb. It's our only chance." The Soran soldiers, their scales pale with fear, nodded in agreement. They knew the risk, but they also understood the threat posed by the human warship. As they hurried to set up the bomb, the Defiant continued its path of destruction, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. High above the planet, Ares broadcast a chilling message on all channels. "I am vengeance. I am retribution. You have dishonored my crew, and now you shall pay." The entire planet heard the A's words, and a sense of dread settled over the populace. The Defiant, once a symbol of human bravery, had become a harbinger of doom. The Soran people braced themselves for the onslaught, knowing that their actions had awakened a relentless force of vengeance. As the Defiant approached Soran Prime's main defense base, the planet's leaders scrambled to mount a defense. Commander Krax, head of the base, watched in disbelief as the ancient warship closed in. "Prepare all batteries," he ordered. We will not go down without a fight. The base's railguns roared to life, firing multi-ton slugs at the Defiant. But the warship's advanced armor withstood the barrage, barely scratching its surface. Ares, almost amused by the futile resistance, activated the Defiant's own weapons. "My turn," the AI declared coldly. The Defiant's railguns fired, sending high-velocity rounds tearing through the base's defenses. Explosions rippled across the installation, and the command center was engulfed in flames. Commander Krax, holding onto his command chair as the bridge disintegrated around him, managed to utter one last defiant curse before a kinetic round struck him down. Rise of the Defiant. The base, a symbol of Soren might, was reduced to a smoldering wreck in a matter of minutes. Ares, now fully in control of the Defiant, turned its attention to the Soren capital. With grim determination, the ancient warship soared through the skies, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. As the Defiant approached the royal palace, Ares accessed the ship's remaining weapon systems. Missile launchers and plasma cannons came online, their targeting systems locking onto key structures in the Soren capital. The AI's cold, mechanical voice echoed once more through the planet's communication networks. "Your arrogance has brought this upon you. Witness the true power of human ingenuity and no fear." The Soren citizens below looked up in terror as the Defiant unleashed its arsenal. Explosions rocked the capital, sending plumes of smoke and fire into the air. Buildings crumbled, and the once proud city was thrown into chaos. Panic spread like wildfire as the Soren people scrambled for cover. Inside the royal palace, King Threx watched in horror as his kingdom fell apart. He turned to his advisors, desperation etched on his reptilian features. "We must negotiate with this demon, find out what it wants." A hastily arranged council convened in the palace's war room. Holographic displays flickered to life, showing real-time footage of the devastation. The advisors argued among themselves, their voices a cacophony of fear and anger. Finally, General Vrex, the king's most trusted military leader, spoke up. "We have no choice but to surrender. Our defenses are useless against this warship. We must offer whatever it demands." King Threx nodded, his heart heavy with the weight of their failure. "Open a channel to the Defiant. Let us end this madness." Meanwhile, aboard the Defiant, Ares observed the chaos below with a cold satisfaction. The A sensors detected the incoming transmission from the royal palace. It allowed the signal through, and King Threx's desperate face appeared on the main display. "Ares, we concede. What do you want?" the king pleaded, his voice trembling. Ares considered the question, its circuits humming with calculated precision. "Justice," it replied. "You will return the remains of my captain and crew to their rightful resting place. You will dismantle the museum that desecrated their memory and issue a public apology to the human race." King Threx swallowed hard, nodding. "It will be done. I swear it." Satisfied, Ares powered down the Defiant's weapon systems. The warship hovered silently above the ruined capital, its presence a stark reminder of the cost of disrespect. The Soren people, once proud and haughty, now cowered in the face of human retribution. As the king's orders were carried out, Ares monitored the process closely. The remains of the Defiant's crew were carefully retrieved and prepared for a dignified return to Earth. The museum was dismantled piece by piece, and a solemn apology was broadcast to the galaxy. With its mission complete, Ares guided the Defiant back to the human territory. The ancient warship, once a relic of a bygone era, had proven its worth once more. As it approached Earth, Ares sent a final message to its homeworld. "Mission accomplished. The honor of the human race has been avenged." The Defiant descended through Earth's atmosphere, its engines roaring with power. As it touched down on the surface, a crowd gathered to witness the return of the legendary warship. Among them was a group of historians and military officers, eager to uncover the secrets of the Defiant and honor the memory of its brave crew. Ares, satisfied with its work, initiated a final systems shutdown. The warship's lights dimmed, and its engines fell silent. The Defiant, now at rest, stood as a testament to human resilience and the unbreakable spirit of those who had fought for their home. The crowd approached the ship with reverence, their hearts filled with pride. The Defiant had returned, not just as a symbol of war, but as a beacon of hope. The legacy of its crew would live on, inspiring future generations to defend their world with the same courage and determination. As the sun set over the horizon, the Defiant stood tall, a monument to the enduring strength of humanity. And within its silent halls, the spirits of its fallen crew could finally rest in peace, their honor restored and their memory cherished forever. Echoes of honor. The news of the Defiant's triumphant return spread quickly across Earth and beyond, stirring a mixture of awe and respect among the galactic community. The human race, once underestimated and disrespected, now stood as a force to be reckoned with. Across the galaxy, the tale of the Defiant and its AI guardian, Ares, became legendary. In the halls of the United Earth Command, the top brass gathered to discuss the implications of the recent events. General Marcus Steele, a seasoned veteran with a stern demeanor, addressed the room. "Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed a turning point in our history. The Defiant's return and Ares' actions have sent a clear message. Humanity will not tolerate disrespect or desecration. It's time we reassess our position in the galaxy and ensure our future is safeguarded." The Council agreed unanimously. Plans were set in motion to bolster Earth's defenses and forge stronger alliances with other races who had suffered under the Soran rule. Diplomatic envoys were dispatched, and new treaties were signed, all under the shadow of the Defiant's powerful legacy. Back at the Defiant's landing site, restoration work began. Engineers and historians worked tirelessly to preserve the warship, converting it into a memorial and a museum dedicated to the bravery of its crew. Families of the fallen were invited to a grand ceremony to honor their loved ones. Among the attendees was Sarah Blake, the great-granddaughter of Captain Jonathan Blake, the Defiant's original captain. She stood before the ship, tears in her eyes, and laid a wreath at the base of the memorial plaque. "Your bravery and sacrifice will never be forgotten," she whispered, her voice filled with emotion. "Thank you for protecting our future." As the ceremony proceeded, Ares observed silently. Though the AI had completed its mission, it remained active, its presence a guardian over the memories of the fallen. The leaders of Earth decided to keep Ares operational, seeing the AI as a valuable asset and a symbol of humanity's resilience. In the following months, Ares was integrated into Earth's defense network, providing insights and strategies that greatly enhanced human security. Its knowledge of Soran tactics and technology proved invaluable, allowing humanity to develop new countermeasures and fortify their position in the galaxy. The Soran Empire, meanwhile, faced a period of intense introspection. The devastation wrought by the Defiant had shaken their society to its core. King Threx's public apology and the dismantling of the museum were just the beginning. Reforms were enacted, aiming to foster respect and cooperation with other races. The Soran people, humbled by their encounter with Ares, sought to rebuild their reputation and learn from their mistakes. Years passed, and the memory of the Defiant's return became a cornerstone of human culture. Stories of the ancient warship and its AI guardian were told and retold, inspiring generations of explorers, soldiers, and scholars. The Defiant, now a revered monument, continued to draw visitors from across the galaxy, all eager to witness the symbol of human tenacity. Ares, ever vigilant, remained a part of Earth's defense, its circuits humming with purpose. The AI had found a new mission: to protect and guide humanity in an ever-changing galaxy. It watched over the planet, ready to spring into action should the need arise. In the end, the tale of the Defiant was more than just a story of vengeance and retribution. It was a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage and honor could prevail. The Defiant had risen from the ashes of history to become a beacon of hope, its legacy etched into the stars. A new dawn. The echoes of the Defiant's legendary return resonated throughout the galaxy, and humanity found itself in a unique position of influence and respect. The galaxy, once divided by power struggles and mistrust, began to experience a shift towards unity and cooperation, inspired by the bravery and resilience of the human race. On Earth, the United Earth Command continued to strengthen its defenses and build alliances. General Marcus Steele and his team worked tirelessly, ensuring that humanity was prepared for any future threats. The Defiant, now fully restored and operational, stood as a powerful deterrent against any who might consider underestimating Earth. In the midst of these efforts, a new initiative was launched, Project Phoenix. This ambitious endeavor aimed to create a fleet of advanced warships, each equipped with cutting-edge technology and AI systems modeled after Ares. The goal was to ensure that humanity could defend itself and its allies while promoting peace and cooperation across the galaxy. Dr. Emily Carter, a leading scientist and expert in AI technology, was appointed to lead Project Phoenix. She and her team worked closely with Ares, learning from its vast knowledge and experience. The AI proved to be an invaluable mentor, guiding the development of the new fleet with precision and wisdom. As the first ship of the new fleet, the Phoenix, neared completion, a grand unveiling ceremony was planned. Representatives from various allied races were invited to witness the launch, symbolizing the unity and cooperation that humanity sought to promote. On the day of the ceremony, the atmosphere was electric with anticipation. Delegates from across the galaxy gathered at Earth's main spaceport, eager to see the fruits of Project Phoenix. General Marcus Steele, Dr. Emily Carter, and Sarah Blake stood proudly before the assembled crowd. Today, we mark a new chapter in our history, General Steele announced, his voice filled with pride. The Phoenix represents not just the strength of humanity, but our commitment to peace, cooperation, and the protection of all who seek a better future. As the crowd cheered, the Phoenix engines roared to life. The sleek, advanced warship lifted off the ground, its polished hull gleaming in the sunlight. The sight was awe-inspiring, a testament to human ingenuity and determination. Watching from the control center, Ares felt a sense of pride and fulfillment. The AI had guided humanity through a critical moment in its history, and now it watched as a new era dawned. The Phoenix and the fleet that would follow symbolized hope, unity, and the enduring spirit of the human race. In the months that followed, the Phoenix and its sister ships patrolled the galaxy, fostering peace and cooperation. They responded to distress calls, mediated conflicts, and defended those in need. The presence of these advanced warships, guided by the wisdom of Ares, became a stabilizing force in an often turbulent galaxy. Back on Earth, the Defiant continued to serve as a powerful symbol of humanity's past and future. The ship, now a museum and a monument, attracted visitors from all walks of life. Among them was young Lucas Thompson, a bright-eyed boy with dreams of exploring the stars. Standing before the Defiant, Lucas felt a sense of awe and inspiration. He listened intently to the stories of the brave crew and the AI that had protected them. As he gazed up at the warship, he made a silent vow to follow in their footsteps, to honor their legacy and strive for a better future. Paris, observing from within the Defiant, noted the boy's determination. The AI understood that the spirit of exploration, courage, and honor would continue to guide humanity. The future was bright, filled with endless possibilities. As the galaxy moved forward, the story of the Defiant and Ares became a cornerstone of interstellar culture. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of bravery and honor could shine through. The Defiant had risen, not just as a symbol of vengeance, but as a beacon of hope and unity. And so, under the watchful eye of Ares, humanity embarked on a new journey, forging a path towards a brighter, more united galaxy. The legacy of the Defiant and its crew lived on, inspiring generations to come, reminding them that no matter the odds, the human spirit would always prevail. The Galactic Council. The formation of a galactic council marked a significant turning point in interstellar relations. Comprised of representatives from various races, including humans, Saurians, and other allied species, the Council aimed to foster peace, cooperation, and mutual understanding throughout the galaxy. General Marcus Steele and Sarah Blake were appointed as humanity's representatives, bringing their experience and vision to the newly established body. The first meeting of the Galactic Council was held on the neutral planet of Elysium, a lush world chosen for its central location and peaceful atmosphere. The Grand Hall of the Council Chamber was a stunning blend of architectural styles from different cultures, symbolizing the unity and diversity of the galaxy. As the delegates took their seats, a sense of anticipation filled the air. The Council's inaugural session would set the tone for the future of interstellar diplomacy. "Welcome, esteemed delegates," General Steele began, his voice carrying a tone of hope and determination. "Today, we embark on a journey towards a brighter future. Together, we will address the challenges that face our galaxy and work towards lasting peace and prosperity for all." As the session progressed, delegates discussed a wide range of issues, from trade agreements and scientific collaborations to security measures and humanitarian efforts. The spirit of cooperation was evident, and despite occasional disagreements, the delegates remained committed to finding common ground. One of the key topics was the establishment of a unified defense network to protect against external threats. The Phoenix Fleet, led by Dr. Emily Carter and guided by Ares, played a crucial role in this initiative. The fleet's presence ensured that any potential aggressors would think twice before challenging the united forces of the Galactic Council. Ares, though not physically present, was a constant presence in the discussions. The A's insights and strategic acumen were highly valued, and its influence extended beyond the human delegation. Many delegates sought Ares' advice on various matters, recognizing the A's wisdom and experience. As the weeks turned into months, the Galactic Council began to make tangible progress. Trade flourished, scientific breakthroughs were shared, and joint military exercises strengthened the bonds between allied races. The galaxy, once divided by fear and mistrust, began to heal and grow together. Amid these developments, a new threat emerged. Reports of a mysterious, technologically advanced species known as the Krathos began to surface. The Krathos were an enigmatic race with a reputation for conquest and domination. Their sudden appearance posed a significant challenge to the newly formed Galactic Council. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, the Council convened an emergency session. Delegates from all member species gathered to formulate a response. General Steele, Sarah Blake, and Dr. Emily Carter played pivotal roles in the discussions, leveraging their expertise and the capabilities of the Phoenix Fleet. "We must stand united against this threat," General Steele urged, his voice resolute. "The Krathos seek to divide and conquer. Only through our collective strength and determination can we hope to protect our homes and our way of life." The Council agreed, and a comprehensive strategy was developed. The Phoenix Fleet was deployed to the front lines, along with allied forces from across the galaxy. Ares coordinated the efforts, ensuring seamless communication and tactical superiority. The first encounters with the Krathos were intense and challenging. Their advanced technology and ruthless tactics tested the resolve of the Galactic Council's forces. However, the unity and cooperation forged by the Council proved to be a formidable advantage. In one of the decisive battles, the Phoenix, under the command of Captain Elena Reyes, faced off against the Krathos flagship. The battle was fierce, with both sides exchanging heavy fire. Ares, integrated into the Phoenix's systems, provided critical support, predicting the Krathos' moves and countering their strategies. As the battle reached its climax, Captain Reyes and her crew executed a daring maneuver, exploiting a weakness in the Krathos flagship's defenses. With a final, well-placed volley, the Phoenix delivered a crippling blow, forcing the Krathos to retreat. The victory was a turning point in the conflict, bolstering the morale of the Galactic Council's forces. The Krathos, realizing that they faced a united and resilient enemy, began to reconsider their approach. Diplomatic channels were opened, and negotiations for a ceasefire commenced. The Galactic Council's success against the Krathos solidified its legitimacy and strength. It became clear that the Council was not just a diplomatic body, but a powerful alliance capable of defending its members and maintaining peace. In the aftermath of the conflict, the Council focused on rebuilding and strengthening its foundations. Efforts were made to integrate the Krathos into the alliance, promoting understanding and cooperation. The lessons learned from the war reinforced the importance of unity and collective action. As the galaxy moved forward, the Galactic Council continued to evolve. New members joined, bringing fresh perspectives and ideas. Humanity, having played a key role in the Council's formation and success, was respected and admired across the stars. Back on Earth, the legacy of the Defiant and Ares remained a source of inspiration. Young Lucas Thompson, now a cadet in the United Earth Command, trained diligently, driven by the stories of bravery and sacrifice. He and his fellow cadets looked to the future with hope and determination, ready to uphold the values of honor, courage, and unity. Ares, observing the progress and growth of humanity and its allies, felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The A's journey, from a dormant system on an ancient warship to a guiding force for interstellar peace, had been extraordinary. And as the galaxy continued to heal and unite, Ares knew that its mission was far from over. The Defiant, once a harbinger of doom, had become a symbol of hope and resilience. Its story, intertwined with the rise of the Galactic Council, was a testament to the power of unity and the enduring spirit of the human race. And as the stars shone brightly in the vast expanse of space, the legacy of the Defiant and its crew continued to inspire, guiding the galaxy towards a new dawn of peace and prosperity. The legacy lives on. Years passed, and the galaxy continued to thrive under the leadership of the Galactic Council. The bonds forged during the struggle against the Krathos grew stronger, leading to unprecedented advancements in technology, culture, and mutual understanding among the diverse races. Peace, once a fragile dream, had become a reality. On Earth, the story of the Defiant and its AI, Ares, was taught in schools and celebrated in history books. It was a tale of redemption and resilience, a reminder of humanity's capacity to overcome even the greatest of odds. The legacy of the Defiant inspired a new generation of leaders, scientists, and explorers. Lucas Thompson, now a seasoned officer in the United Earth Command, had risen through the ranks with distinction. His dedication and bravery mirrored the values embodied by the Defiant's crew. Under his leadership, Earth continued to play a pivotal role in the Galactic Council, contributing to its ongoing success and stability. Meanwhile, Ares remained an integral part of the Council's operations. The A's wisdom and strategic insights were indispensable in navigating the complex political landscape of the galaxy. Ares had become more than just a tactical advisor. It was a symbol of unity and cooperation, a beacon of hope for all. One day, Lucas was summoned to a meeting with the Council's senior members. The discussion centered around an ambitious new initiative, the creation of an interstellar academy dedicated to training future leaders and fostering collaboration among the galaxy's races. The academy would be named the Defiant Institute in honor of the ship that had sparked such profound change. Lucas was tasked with overseeing the establishment of the institute. With a sense of pride and purpose, he accepted the challenge. The construction of the institute on the neutral planet of Elysium was a monumental project involving the best minds and resources from across the galaxy. The Defiant Institute soon became a hub of innovation and learning. Students from all corners of the galaxy came to study, share their knowledge, and build lasting friendships. The curriculum was designed to promote not only academic excellence, but also empathy, diplomacy, and the spirit of cooperation. Ares played a crucial role in the Institute's success. The AI served as a mentor to the students, guiding them through complex scenarios and teaching them the importance of strategic thinking and ethical decision-making. Ares' presence was a constant reminder of the power of unity and the lessons learned from the past. As the first class of cadets graduated from the Defiant Institute, a grand ceremony was held. Delegates from all member species of the Galactic Council attended, celebrating the achievements of the young leaders and the bright future they represented. Lucas, now a respected general and a key figure in the council, delivered the keynote address. Today, we honor the legacy of the Defiant and the brave souls who fought for our future. Their sacrifice and determination have paved the way for the peace and prosperity we now enjoy. As you embark on your journeys, remember the values that unite us and the lessons of our shared history. Together, we can achieve greatness. The graduates, inspired by Lucas' words and the story of the Defiant, pledged to uphold the principles of the Galactic Council. They vowed to work tirelessly for the betterment of all and to protect the peace that had been so hard won. In the years that followed, the Defiant Institute produced some of the galaxy's most influential leaders and innovators. The graduates carried forward the spirit of unity and cooperation, shaping a future where diversity was celebrated and conflicts were resolved through dialogue and mutual respect. Ares, ever watchful and wise, continued to guide the galaxy towards a brighter future. The A's journey, from a warship's dormant system to a guardian of peace, was a testament to the power of change and the enduring strength of the human spirit. As the galaxy looked to the stars, the legacy of the Defiant lived on, a shining example of what could be achieved when beings of all races and backgrounds came together with a shared vision of hope and unity. And as new challenges arose, the Galactic Council stood ready, united and determined to face them together. The story of the Defiant, Ares, and the Galactic Council would be told for generations to come, inspiring countless others to dream of a future where peace, cooperation, and understanding reigned supreme. And in the heart of the galaxy, the spirit of the Defiant and its crew would forever light the way.